Good day, guys. In today's video, we are going to be, making our analysis as usual. And this time around, I'm going to be adding Xauusd to the analysis because last week I did some backtesting on Xauusd and I took some really amazing trades on Xauusd. So I'm beginning to love the volatility. So I feel going forward it's not going to be only GBP So this time we're adding XAUSD to our watch list. So making it two pairs that I'll be analyzing weekly on this channel. Do well to always come to check out this analysis. Like our GBP analysis for last week played out perfectly, like a 10 of 10 analysis. So price respected the areas we are looking at and all that. So if you are seeing my video for the first time, I'm Umar Abdulaziz and I make weekly analysis on GBP So and I also said I'm going to be adding XAUUSD. Please do well to subscribe and turn on post notification as I really appreciate that. And don't forget to like, share and comment, and also watch to the end. It's very important. There are a lot of information and valuable insights I drop in this video. Watch to the end. So let's dive right straight into the video. We are going to check GBPUSD first. So on our GBPUSD charts, we start from the weekly. Let's clear out the charts. So if we start from the weekly, if we shrink the charts together, you can see that on the weekly we are bearish. Like we are bearish on the weekly time frame, very bearish. But if we look at the current structure of the market, based on this area here, right here, we are bullish because price took an inducement right here, and then we have a break of structure here, and then currently price also took out an inducement here. We have an our candlestick confirmation right here, confirming that the market wants to move higher. So here is where we are expecting the market to most likely come to if this confirmation does not fail and maybe come down like this. So we should be able to get here. So having done our weekly time frame analysis, let's go straight to the 4 hours. So on the 4 hours, we are going to also do the same thing, shrink the chart and see. So on the 4 hours, you can see currently we are looking bullish on the 4 hours time frame. So let's analyze our market and see what do we have. So currently you can see here we had our inducement right here. We had our inducement right there. We had a break of structure right here. Break of structure. This inducement. So then we have this low. Since this is our break of structure, this low, once price breaks this low, it becomes our change of character. So this is our change of character. Then as you can see, if we zoom in right here, if we zoom in right here, we see that price gave us an inducement right here, and then so our this thing, we had another break of structure here. We had another break of structure, and then so this place, when price come to take out this high, we have a change of character. So having our change of character here, it's confirmed that our weekly structure that price wants to be bullish. Then we had another inducement right here, inducement. Then we have our break of structure. Like, that's how you first of all mark out all your structures to be able to know where is the market really going. So then we have our this low was our change of character, and this was, if you check my previous video, you will understand what I'm trying to say here. This last week I was saying that this is our change of character, but because price is bullish, I'm not expecting that price should break here and start selling, because the weekly is bullish. The 4 hours respond to the weekly, not the other way around. So because down here is a weekly POI, we tapped into a weekly POI down here. So far we are still in that weekly POI. The 4 hours cannot dictate where the market will go. It is the weekly that will dominate where the market will go. So this change of character is just price taking liquidity from this change of character zone, and you can see for yourself what happened. Price pumped massively due to Powell news on Friday. So now let's go to the 15 minutes. What are we expecting on 15 minutes? So same thing we are going to do. We analyze the immediate structure before the price hits this structure. We analyze this structure. So what do we have here? What do we have here? If we look closely, you can see that this side on the 15 minutes is bearish, so we need to wait for it to shift to bullish before we can participate in the buy on the chart. So right here, if we look back, we can see that right here we have a break of this low, we have an inducement, or better still, we have a liquidity, because this is the actual inducement. For those that understand my strategy, this is the actual inducement. So this is a liquidity, and I actually took a sell from this zone to this area. So I'm not sure, I think I posted it. So I took a sell around here, then to this area on Thursday. So let's see our liquidity here. Then that means we have a valid break of structure right here, valid break of structure. And then this high, since this is our valid break of structure, this high becomes our valid choke. So since this is our valid choke, we mark it like this. So valid choke. So it has confirmed this change of this zone here, that price wants to go higher. So what do we need? Two things. It is either price goes up like this, give us inducement, and then tap into any unmitigated POI and we keep buying, or price comes back to this order flow right here. You understand? So if price comes back into this order flow like this, something like this, so we need to get an engulfing. So once we get our engulfing, you can go long, or you scale down to the 1 minute, wait for it to shift right here on the 1 minute, then you can buy right here. The first target will be here. You understand? In that manner, your first target will be this high, and then you can target. You understand? So like that. That's what I'm looking at for the GBP trade. So now let's go to Xauusd let's go to XAU. So on XAU USD, you can see some trades that I took last week. You can see. So, but let me clear the charts and let's start afresh. So from the weekly time frame on XAU USD, also same thing we are going to be doing. You can see on the weekly, price is very bullish, like very bullish. You can see, so we are bullish on the weekly. So let's see, what do we have? And right here we have an order flow right here, and price tapped into this order flow. You can see, so price tapped into this order flow, then that's basically what we have here. So on the 4 hours, we just need to confirm this order flow and then we can go long. So but coming to the 4 hours, and the 4 hours, you can see that if we analyze from this area right here, we have our inducements right here, we have our internal chalk right here, then we have our inducement. Price took out inducements from the chalk, so then that means we can sell. So internal, we have inducement, so then this place becomes our break of structure. Now that we have our break of structure, you can see that this area price was bearish when it tapped into this 4 hours, into this weekly POI. Price is bearish already, so now we need price to shift back to being bullish before we can buy. So now this is our inducements, and then price started going up. Normally this high would have been where we are going to be able to go long, but let me zoom this out for you to see. We can see that price failed to close above this high, giving us a strip right here. So this strip is indicating that price wants to make a deeper pullback. So if we continue analyzing this area for us to know where the market is going next, you will see that okay, here we have an inducement, then here we have a break, like after inducement and market break, there we have a break of structure. So that means if the market comes below this low, this will be a change of character. Remember that all these moves are internal structure. This high is where we are looking at, you understand? So here now we have our change of character. So after this change of character, we need inducements to sell. If price is going to take out this low, we need inducement. So where is our inducement? Our inducement is right here, and we have some sort of liquidity sitting right here, and since we already have a change of character here, we can't just assume that price will come and break this high, because this high is where we are expecting our major change of character because of where price has tapped into here. So this is supposed to be our change of character, so this moved from here to here, so we are expecting price to break this high. So but that did not happen yet. So here, but if we look closely here to see that we have a supply, because price this high broke a low here, so we have to consider this supply before we can say we want to get to this. I don't mean this supply fail, then we can have our change of character. So here you can see here price respected the supply. And what happened, if we look at again, if we look at this area to be able to know what's going on in the market. So let's analyze this area. Price took out this inducement right here. Price took out inducement right there. So that means we have a break of structure right here, indicating that this move was a bullish move. So that means a break below this will be a change of character. So right here, price initially swept this. So price swept it, then here it closed below, confirming the change of character. So we have a change of character right here. So having have that same thing that is repeating itself here is also repeating itself here. So we need inducements. So where is our inducement? We have our inducement right here, and then we have multiple POIs. This is the first one, which you can see obviously it failed. This is our second POI, which is this order flow. You can see, and inside this order flow we have another minor order flow, which price has to break before we can have our change of character right here. So we have two POIs. This is the extreme one, POI. If this POI should hold, we might see price coming down to this low, but if it fails, then price will break this high, and then we can continue seeing new all-time highs on gold. So that being said, let's go to since we are still here, let's go to the 15 minutes. If you are enjoying the content, please smash the like button and subscribe, turn on post notification, because these are very valuable and vital analysis as I'm doing. And also I would like to know if I should I create a Telegram channel where I can be dropping, like, during the week analysis, setups, trade I take. If you want me to create a channel, like this video and tell me in the comment section that create a Telegram channel. Tell me in the comment section. Let me know that you are really following me. So let's get back to the video. Now the same thing, since price tapped into our 4 hours order flow right here, we need to like, where is the last inducement? We have an inducement right here, and then this is our break of structure right here. So we have another inducement here, but we see that this one price failed to take out the inducement, so the inducement shift here. Also this low, since this low took out inducement and broke structure, this low is our valid chalk. That is, once price breaks this low, then we are bearish. So this is our valid break of structure, and this is our valid chalk. So this is our this is our inducement. So now, since we have our chalk, we have a break of low right here, So if you like the way I trade, but you are not maybe getting everything accurately, I will leave a link to my WhatsApp where you can get in contact with me directly and probably help you fix your trading. So here we have our inducement right here, inducement, and then here is our POI. We have and this area we have an unmitigated order flow right here. You can see. So normally this is where the order flow reached from this high. So and you can see price as soon as price tapped into this order flow, it started dropping. You can see. So now we have our break of this low, but this one swept. It did not break the low, it swept. So our break of structure transferred from this to this low right here, from this to this low right here, and then here we have an inducement or a liquidity area. Like I said, our inducement is this high, then liquidity. So and then now we have our break of structure. You can see. So our break of structure is right here. So if you notice that after every break of structure, price always react, like the bulls always come into the market aggressively. So same thing happened here too, aggressively. So that's why you need to know how to properly mark out your structure, so that you won't be selling and get trapped by this buy moves that happen. You understand, by these aggressive moves whenever they come in. So you need to know where to exit, where to enter, and all those stuff. So if you are not really getting this, I can actually put you through. So that's it. So now we have our inducements, and then this place too we have our liquidity right here. Liquidity, sorry, liquidity, and then price dropped. So when price started dropping, this area was where we were looking at. This was around where price closed. Okay, I think no, price closed around this area okay, this is Monday. So we had a sell, and then from around this area I took some shots around there. I took another shot around this area, and then so I also took some shots around this area. I took a shot around this area too before the news on Friday. So currently now, what are we looking at? If you look at it, okay, we have a break of structure, a valid break of structure right here. So where is our chalk? Valid break of structure. Where is our chalk? Our chalk is this high. Chalk is this high. So just like what I was explaining on the GBP because we took out chalk, this does not mean that our structure has changed from bearish to bullish. It does not mean. So far the higher time frame, we haven't gotten to a POI, a point of interest on the higher time frame, that is suggesting that we should start looking bullish, or start looking for bullish bullish movement. We are still bearish. So our chalk, since we have our chalk here, we just need to confirm where we can be able to go short. Normally, based on my strategy, we are supposed to, as we have a chalk here, we are supposed to wait for price to tap into this place, and then we go long. Yeah, that can happen, but counterintuitively we can sell here and price just continues to go down, because the 4 hours is still bearish price can just continue to go down and come to take out this low again, giving us another break of structure. So that will mean that all this move here, right here, is just a pump in price to take out a lot of sellers, to take out liquidity from all these highs. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. So this move could just be a pump in price to take out liquidity from all these zones, all of these zones. You can see price took out all of those zones, everything. See, and this one and this one. So and immediately it stopped. It gave us a very clear. Let me zoom in. You see that it gave us a very clear engulfing, a very clear one. So you can see a very clear engulfing right here. And that is signifying that price wants to drop. You can see. So as of now, I am expecting that price should continue back to the downside. But if price gets here, so we have two scenarios. If price gets here and it gives us a bullish confirmation right here, then I'll go long. But if price gets here and it fails to give us any bullish confirmation, then I'll keep shorting to this break of structure. That doesn't mean that I will just sell and hold to this place. No, because I execute on the 1 minute. Once I just get a 3 hour trade, I up out, wait for another structure to like form, take inducement, enter, get 3 hour trade and exit like that. So that's how I trade. So but I'm just letting you understand that if price gets here and confirm that it wants to go long, then we go long. But if it fails to give us any confirmation right here, then we keep shorting until this zone. So that's basically what I'm expecting for gold next week. So trade safe, and I will see you all next week. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment. Your comments are always very helpful to me. Drop your comments and let me know if there are other pairs you want me to analyze. I'll gladly do that for you. So also let me know if you want me to create the Telegram channel. So alright guys, take care.